slightly things that are adapted and kind of changed, but pretty much it's the exact same carbon copy as the original one back in the day. So, if you are here for a few more days and you're wondering what to do, especially if the weather's like this, it is a beautiful abbey to go inside.
Welcome to Longdon in November of 2023. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel. We are on the Longdon 30 Plus Top Sites Tour. The lady right there with the little purple hat on is our tour guide. You heard her speaking there at the beginning of the video. It's a little hard to hear, of course, because all the Longdon traffic and everything. But we are right by the Parliament Building, Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower. And we're getting ready to drop into one of the tube stations over here, because this is one of the few parts of the tour where we actually go down and do a little ride on the Longdon subway system, because we're heading over to different parts of the city. And so if you've never been in the Longdon tube system, you're going to see that in a minute coming up here as you get a little bit farther into the video.
It might actually be part of Scotland Yard. Yes. The headquarters for the police. Otherwise, it's just a business building.
Did you bring it?
No, I bought it.
So for this particular crossing, you can't really see it, but down on the ground, on the pavement, in a lot of intersections in Longdon, you will see writing that literally says, "Look left, look right." And it's really cool because it helps you literally to do that, to figure out which direction to look because of the traffic. And it was one of the things we noticed right out of the gate up in the area where our hotel was. As a matter of fact, one of the very first times we walked from the hotel to the tube station, we saw it on the ground. I was like, oh, look at that. And then over the course of the rest of the vacation, we would see it all over the place. So it was pretty cool. Late afternoon here, 4:30-ish. Looks like it's later in the evening or later in the day than it really is, because it just gets dark over there so early. And again, this is early November, so around that time of year, I guess, in Longdon, it just gets dark early, which is a little interesting. We weren't quite used to that, being Orlando, Florida, but you know, kind of rolled with it. You see the Elizabeth Tower there in the background with Big Ben. So the Longdon tube system is very interesting. You can be up here above ground. You see everybody's got jackets on, 50 degrees, cold, you know, a little bit of rain going on, right? You get down into the Longdon subway, down in the tube system, and man, that temperature shoots up like crazy. It can all of a sudden be like 80, 85 degrees down there, and then you're like taking your jacket off. And it's just, you go from cold to hot, hot to cold, cold to hot, hot to cold. It's just, you got to be dressed in layers, and you got to be able to take that jacket off quickly once you get down into the tube, because otherwise you're just going to be kind of overheating. So, and then of course there's getting into the tube system. We had the Oyster cards that we purchased through the Longdon Pass, and they were visitor cards. So the only way to put additional money on them was at the little kiosks in the tube stations. The local residents that live there, they have a different Oyster card where they can put money on it online and stuff like that. So, but the cards are pretty easy to use.